You're listening to a Mash Those Buttons podcast. Visit mashthosebuttons.com for a full podcast schedule.
Cargo secured. Extraction complete. Intelligent System Analytic Computer is activated. All ISAC systems are confirmed online. Data scanned. Downloading files.
What's up, guys? You listen to episode 117 of SITREP Radio, giving you the news and other happenings in the world of The Division. This week, we have a state of the game with GE coming next week, update on the next bug patch, and we're going to end the show with a few questions from you guys. But first, my name is Mike, and joining me are my co-hosts, Robert.
Bonjour.
And Luke.
Hello.
I hope you guys have had an awesome week, and welcome to any new listeners to the show. I know there's been a fair few recently that have reached out to us on the socials and over in our Discord, Beer and Bullets. So thank you very much for checking out the show. That's really cool. Thank you.
And it's only taken us 18 months to sort it out, but we finally set up our Patreon this week, didn't we, guys?
Yes. What? We're on Patreon?
Yes, it's official. We are on Patreon. So if you go to patreon.com/SITREP Radio, you can find all the details over there. People have been asking us for a little while to sort it out. As I say, it's taken us far too long to get off our asses and sort it out. But if you want to contribute, head over there. If not, there's no forcing of anything going on. So
there is. Yeah. If you don't, I'm going to point a gun at your face.
Wow.
in a game, obviously. Not real life.
Well, there's some...
There's your first bit of cringe for the episode this week.
Yeah. I didn't even cause that when I was Mr. Captain Gunface over there.
What'd you call me?
Captain Gunface.
Cuntface? Wow.
I did not call you a cuntface. I far from called you a cuntface. Anyway, let's get down. Drunk face. Well, we'll talk about that.
That name suits him a lot better.
Yeah, you actually had some feedback, Rob.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. Shout out, before we actually start the show, shout out to Bron Jones 4 days ago. He actually said, nice to hear Captain Drunk sober this week on episode 116. So congratulations, Rob.
Captain Drunk.
Joke's on him. I wasn't sober.
Yeah. I don't think you'll be sober at the end of this episode. How much are you drunk so far?
Too much.
Let's get going then.
State of the game.
So, hot topic first up this week. Luke, you got into a bit of banter on Twitter over this, didn't you?
Whoa. What, me? Banter? No, I'm not having that. I'm a very well-behaved young man.
No, you're not. I've seen fucking not Reddit, fucking Discord.
It wasn't Discord, dude, but yeah, we'll go with that.
No, it was Dead Sock Puppet was actually giving us feedback on episode 116, and he was talking about what we'd said about paid exclusivities and DLC timed releases and stuff. And Frying Pandroid joined us in the conversation over on Twitter, and then I tagged Julian Geraghty and Matthias Carlson in just because we were talking about the interview they did with Skill Up from E3, where I was pretty sure it was Julian that said no timed exclusives, and he just jumped into the Twitter conversation and said, yeah, there are no platform timed exclusives on the horizon for Division 2.
Yes. Yeah, and that I know that's been something like we've all been pretty vocal, but most of all, like Luke has been like on the forefront for that one. That is the one thing that he did not want adding with the Division 2, which is awesome for like all the players out there. You know, we joke on a weekly basis sometimes, you know, Xbox or PS4 or even Switch. I own a Switch. Rob's owned an Xbox in the past, and none of us can talk shit about different platforms.
Yeah, you can.
Dude, you bought a freaking Xbox Live account to play, what was it, Sea of Thieves for how many days?
No, I didn't.
Did you not? I thought you did in the end.
No.
It was a trial thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shut the fuck up.
Fair play, bitch.
No, to get back on track, it was, you know, we were all PlayStation 4 users and mains back then, weren't we, when the DLCs were being rolled out? So
yeah,
it was. I mean, anybody who's listened to the episodes way back then, it was, oh yeah, we can talk about this for a month, but we're not going to spoil it too much, and then finally get the DLCs and stuff afterwards, and you kind of knew everything already.
That kind of worked for us as a podcast. Like, because we'd get the initial opinion of it, and then we would have the opinion ourselves when we eventually got it. It kind of worked well, but I'm still not approving them doing it. It's just dog shit.
Well, I think the other thing that was kind of good about that is, like, there was a lot of problems that came out with those patch releases as well.
Yeah.
So there would be like bugs and fixes that had to be done in the 4 weeks prior to us actually getting it, or like 2 months in a couple of cases.
PS4
so the game was
got
actually
the polished
fixed.
version, you mean?
Not always.
Not always, but
there was one, I can't remember which DLC it was, but there was one that we got extra late, wasn't there? Like, even after the fixes.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Because it was so broke or something like that.
I don't know if it was so broke. Was it not the authentication period took longer or something on maybe Sony's
No, it was
end,
Sony being idiots, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it just sucked all the way around, didn't it? Like, gating off part of your community, just, you know, I guess it's almost like a business model that sort of outdated itself, because there was too much pressure from all the players and whatever about that sort of business model, weren't they? And I completely understand why they did it. You know, if Microsoft or Xbox or whoever are going to chuck a bag full of money at you, and you've got a brand new game that you want to get off the ground, then yeah, you just sign up for it. But, you know, moving forward, the Division 2 is going to be a massive title. You know, they've broke their own record for the number of people that have signed up for the beta, which they announced this week as well.
Yeah, I think that was one of the things we said in the show, pre-show that probably we kind of forgot about, is that is huge. The fact that they've broken the previous beta signups, it's absolutely mental, because it was.
Sorry,
I was going to say there was a shitload of people signed up last time.
That's what basically what I was going to say. All the hype that was around the Division 1 and everybody wanting to see what that was all about, and then
didn't the first beta on Division 1 break records?
The servers.
Yeah, that's what we just said. They broke their own record with this one.
Oh, GG.
But do you guys remember the hype from that? Just kind of came, like, for me personally, I mean, we were both playing Destiny at the time, and then out of nowhere, I mean, we'd seen a couple of gameplay videos, we'd seen the Snowdrop engine, and then the game just came back out of nowhere, and they're like, here's a beta. It just came, like, the hype for us just turned out of nowhere, fast and thick kind of thing, and
thick and fast.
It was freaking awesome. However you want to put
no one
that.
says fast and thick. That's just weird.
It's fine.
Oh my god.
I love you guys.
Nuts. Fast and thick,
but
baby.
Is that this week's episode title?
Yeah.
Fast and thick.
I think we have.
I feel like there's a mum joke in there somewhere, but I might leave that one for Rob.
It's definitely an innuendo, dude.
In your endo.
Whee!
Shout out to all the Scrubs fans out there.
All right, okay, so I'll be the one to put us back on track now. Yeah, the fact that they came out at E3, right, and said, we've got the first year of DLC is completely free. We know there's going to be like a season pass or something to back it up alongside it. We don't know what that is yet. Hopefully it's just cosmetics if you want to buy into it. Or it'll probably be like early access to certain things. That's my only worry now. But at least we know that the player base isn't going to be split between consoles or PC, because at the minute, it doesn't matter what you play on. Obviously, you can't play the Division 2 on Switch. That'd be pretty cool.
Not going to happen, dude.
No, I know. It couldn't run it unless they run it like remote play style through a server like they're doing with Resident Evil 7. But what I was going to say is the only difference now between the platforms is the exclusives, isn't it? There's no need for a multi-platform game to have like timed releases between platforms. If you see what I mean, you've got like God of War on PlayStation 4, you've got your Gears of War on Xbox, but those are really the only things setting those games apart. Not games, consoles and platforms apart now.
Yeah.
It's not so much the multi-platform games that are going to be having timed releases. It doesn't make any sense. You're killing your player base with it and pissing them off. So
I can't actually think of another game since Division 1 that's had platform exclusives as well, to be honest. I mean, I know I don't play an awful lot of games, so I'm likely to have missed them. But because Destiny 1 obviously was before Division, but that didn't have exclusives, did it? It just wasn't on PC.
It was PlayStation exclusive. There was guns and stuff that Xbox didn't get like a year after.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Didn't they do the same with PlayStation, with Destiny 2 as well?
Not that
I'm pretty sure
off.
Call of Duty's done the same as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, COD's done it loads. That's where it stems from, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They are the whores of console exclusivity.
Is this something within the gaming world that we can't pin on EA then?
No, it's definitely
Activision.
Activision. I'd say Activision is probably the worst culprit.
But it does seem to be dying, you know? It's slowly
an
fading
old
out.
model. There's no money anymore. They've got wise of it.
So I guess anybody still doing that is just
Cunts.
gold digging? Well, that's another way of putting it, but there you go.
Sorry, I was being blunt.
Can I just
Talk about
say really quickly before you move on? Sorry, I just wanted to say that, you know, if there's anybody out there listening who still thinks that part of the, or any of the devs are part of the team, or however you want to word it, don't listen or aren't watching, just don't care. That right there is
join our Patreon.
They're always listening and always like paying attention to what people are talking about and trying to give us as much information as possible. Because, you know, he's the creative director of the studio, and he caught up with a little conversation between 3 people on Twitter just to give us, you know, more clarification on what the video basically said, which I think is excellent, and fair play to him for taking the time to do that.
Also, join our Patreon.
I think that's enough plugs this episode. You can plug it at the end, Rob. But I was going to say, go back to, you know, the last episode we did. We talked a little bit in length of, you know, how good the devs, not how good, but I like how open they are as much as they can be, you know, with communication with the community. And that is a prime example of it. And even if it is just like a tweet, just clearing something up in 2 seconds. A lot of other people do it, but it's still nice to see that, you know. I know. Robert.
Yeah?
Guess what?
What?
Unfortunately, as of today, the Underground is no longer free.
No.
But you've already got it.
Yeah, I've done it. I did it like the first day it was out. You mean the shield, right?
So yes. Well, no. The shield's only free if you've unlocked it.
What?
Have you unlocked it?
What? The shield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks.
That's all right. But yeah, the free week for the Underground is now over.
Rip.
So
if you want to do the shield, you have to buy the Underground.
Yes. They did actually say on the State of the Game, they will probably do more DLC free weekends or free weeks in the future.
Yeah, because we already know from the leaks. We're not supposed to talk about this, but the leaks from what we know that are coming for the shields, it's probably going to be all the DLCs going to have like a week free when they come out. Makes sense.
But they did say it's not going to be, not all the DLC will permanently be free just yet.
Just a week of it.
But I reckon they may make all the DLC free
when they make
next year.
When they make survival free for a week. You got to hit that shit.
Oh man, those servers are going to be popping.
Yeah, you got to do
excited.
that.
I'm excited for when that shield launches. Actually,
you'll rape some noobs.
I have to admit, I've quite enjoyed going in the Underground for a couple of nights on PC.
No, you don't.
Week. Yeah,
don't lie. Don't lie. You're lying.
I've done.
You can see it in your face. You're like, yeah, it wasn't really that much fun.
I've done the 2 bits of the shield that are quote unquote the easiest, and I've killed 4 of the 10 hunters that you need for the third part of the shield.
He's lying. He doesn't.
I'm not
lying. I've enjoyed it this week.
Fuck you. You're lying.
Especially after last week, you were like, "Oh man, I've got to go back into the underground." I did all this on PS4.
Yeah, I wasn't looking forward to it. I'll be honest, but yeah, it's not been too bad actually.
Liar. Nice. But yeah, I reckon we might actually see the
like what shields have you done since the DLCs since Stats Trap?
Have you done any shields yet?
I don't know. I can't remember.
You loser.
Is this a good time to ask you what you've been playing instead of The Division?
No, it's not.
We'll do that in a bit.
Okay.
Robert, we've got a global event coming up.
No. Is it on the 31st? Is it on the 31st? Or is it starting on the 30th?
It's starting on the 30th.
Wow.
So not the 32nd
That's
then?
fucked.
Not the 32nd.
It's starting on a Monday? Why?
Yeah.
They're just messing with us at this point, aren't they?
What dicks?
Well, the next global event is Assault. Are you looking forward to that, Rob?
Yeah, lots of salt.
Do you want to give us a quick summary of that global event, dude?
No, I don't really want to, but I'm going to anyway. The always active modifier is all agent damage is increased at close range. So face tank the fuck out of everything.
Are there any missions you would say to go do this on?
Blah blah blah. Lexington, for sure. Or Hudson.
Hudson's still viable.
Yeah. Crucial Assault, which is only active when you select it. The assault behavior plus enemy damage is increased at longer range. So, yeah. Major Assault, only active when assault playlist is active in groups. Basically the same as above, plus agent damage is increased when closer range, and enemy damage is increased apart from team members. That doesn't make any sense. I'm just reading that from our script, and it doesn't make any sense.
Anyway, what gear sets we got coming with that as well?
Sentry, Strikers, and Reclaimers. So if you are short of Strikers stuff, which is the best in the game
at the minute,
play it. Because Strikers is OP as fuck.
I want some Sentry stuff. I finally get to finish my Sentry build on PC.
When's the fucking Nomad? I want Nomad. I'm missing Nomad shit. And Banshee.
You missed that matter, dude.
No, I know, but I want stuff. Where's the classified fucking shit for that?
You have to farm for it,
Fuck
dude.
off.
Fair enough. Do you know what masks are going to be with that off the top of your head?
No.
Go on, take a guess.
Your mum, Panda,
wrong,
and Kayabuki.
Wrong.
Wrong.
I'm good at this.
Do you want to correct him, Luke, or do you want me to do it?
You could be. You can get the pig mask, you can get the Jason mask, and you can get the clown mask.
Oh yeah, the clown one's really hard. You have to do fucking Falcon's Lost without losing any. Is it Falcon's Lost?
Yeah, Falcon. Well, you've got to do the whole playlist with no downs, haven't you? Which includes Falcon Lost.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yes, and they basically repeated the fact that the next client patch will be coming soon. They still want to try and fix the run in the place bug, sort the striker meta.
1.9 incoming.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be 1.9. It'd be like 1.8.3.
No, it's 1.9. I
don't know.
Trust me.
We'll have to see. But Yannick did joke that
because then if you got 1.9, then you go 2.0, which is Destiny Division 2, right? I almost said Destiny 2, but
yeah, we heard you.
You mean D2?
Yeah.
But yeah, Yannick did joke that they might bring
real
final measure into the fold as the next top meta. Rob doesn't look very happy.
That would be quite a change, wouldn't it? If you imagine.
Yeah, that's a hell of a change. And they just ended with a comi-con panel over the weekend with Julian Garrity and Alex Irvine and a couple of others, basically talking about the expansive world of Division for everybody that was at Comic-Con and enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed it, but we haven't had a chance to watch it yet. There is a VOD meant to be out pretty soon, but it's been probably put out by Ubisoft, and we basically have to wait. However, if you do want to listen to the audio for it, I think the guys over at SITREP Radio recorded it live, so you can check out a full audio segment of it somewhere out there in the vast podcasting space. I think that's it for news this week. Any other additions you want to say, boys?
No, don't think so.
Very quick discussion then. So after the Underground was free for this week, obviously we've had quite a few returning players since E3. The game's been on sale a few times. If you head over to, I think, greenmangaming.com, you can pick up, what was it? I think you can pick up the base game for about £7 on PC and £16 to £20 included for the Gold Edition, which includes the Season Pass. However, if you have just picked up the base game, boys, do you think this late in the game that the Season Pass is still worth buying?
Yes.
What? Yeah. I say that tentatively because, like, if you try and matchmake for any of the DLCs on certain consoles or PC, you're not going to have a lot of joy. Like, specifically survival. And possibly Last Stand, and I
would actually say that's the other way around, Rob. To be honest, I've found Last Stand a lot harder to queue for than Survival recently.
No, I mean just like in general, like if you're trying to get a massive player base to play with, like I don't know, if you're expecting. I don't know.
I think yes, definitely because of the PvE content that you get.
Yeah, definitely. The PvE is worth it.
But some of the extra game modes,
PvP not
it's
so
a shame.
much. It's a bit died out, I think.
I think I hope this is something that's actually sorted with the Division 2. Maybe this is like our request for the Division 2. I would really like to be able to matchmake with my own team and take have my own, I don't know, Last Stand match and take 8 other people, take
private
16
games,
people,
custom servers.
Yeah, private games. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. And have that environment, because the one thing that could actually keep Last Stand alive or skirmish outside this downtime for additional content for the game is the community. And that's, people running their own servers. Battlefield does it. Pretty sure Destiny's got its own version of like personal games and that.
Not yet.
Is that true, Rob?
Not yet.
Well, it did with the first one, didn't it? But we know it's going to be added. But how cool.
Yeah.
It did. Pretty sure towards the end it did.
Yeah, no, I think it's in Destiny 2 now, I think. Pretty sure.
But Luke, how cool would it be if, it's Saturday, you've got, 10, 15 friends on PC, and you all want to jump in survival. And you group up with everybody, and you go and jump in to a survival match with all your friends, instead of trying to freaking trick the server into picking everybody up, if you know what I mean. That would be cool.
It would be really cool.
It would be excellent. It was something we wanted for Resistance, wasn't it? Just private matches, custom games, private servers, whatever you want to call them.
Skirmish.
One and the same. Skirmish. Yeah, I do apologise. Sorry, Skirmish. It would have been excellent, but they didn't. I mean, hopefully it's something they've learned for Division 2, and it does come for the next one. We've been playing some other PvP games that have got custom games and stuff in it as well, haven't they? So it is. It is an excellent feature.
As someone that has set up those games or like those servers in other games where you've just had, I don't know, you'll use like a certain weapon type or use a pistol or sniper rifle with a freaking 16 times zoom on a close quarters map with about 4 or 5 of you just running around the map trying to kill each other. It's fucking fun.
No, that's just stupid.
Well, that's your opinion, and I don't give a fuck.
I've seen a couple of your videos from way back in your Battlefield 4 days or whatever they were, and yeah, if you can get a good group of mates together, like everybody in from the Discord or a load of Twitter people or whatever, I think it would be a right good laugh, especially when you get Rob drunk and he's just running into walls and stuff and getting insta-gibbed. So
it would be fun. I mean, you think how many people, you get a Discord server, you get all your friends in Discord, or on PlayStation, you can get 8 people in chat. You can go freaking kill each other or just have fun with all your friends. And I'd really like, as much as I'd love to see that added to the game we have now with regards to like survival and all the rest of it. We're not going to see it, are we, Rob?
No.
Unfortunately. It's just not, it's resources. Yeah, I know. But it is definitely a huge shame. But I do think the season pass is worth buying. It's freaking cheap as well. And, there's lore with that. Okay, no, there's lore with the 1.8, isn't there? But there's a lot in there. I think it's worth it. Apologies, Luke's just had to disappear for the end of the show very quickly due to an emergency. However, Robert, what have we been up to this week? What have you been up to, dude?
Well, I won a game this week.
You won?
I won. Someone gave me a code for Ghost Recon's Wildlands.
Nice,
just in a raffle. Well, it wasn't... Not anyone. It was...
someone.
At microwave.twitch.tv. I kind of want to plug the shit out of him because he's one of my favorites YouTubers. If you like Rainbow Six, check out Microwave Gaming on YouTube. He's fucking amazing. He's funny as fuck. He also has a Twitch channel. He's really entertaining. He's a good lad. He also gave me this code for the Wildlands. Really happy about it. Really good game. Chuffed as fuck.
And you got all the first year DLC with it as well.
I did. Which I wasn't expecting. I was just expecting the base game, and it came with loads of shit.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that it's not going to be the case where we're going to all end up buying it, but it's probably going to happen, isn't it?
Might, because I'm really fucking enjoying it. I'm playing that to death.
Reflecting on the episode that we did a long time ago, I can't remember what episode number it was, where we did actually talk about Ghost Recon Wildlands. How was it going back?
We played the beta, right, on PS4.
I think we played 2 betas. Yeah, to be fair, it was a beta. Yeah.
We played it on PS4. It's pretty much the same game, but I'm playing it on PC.
And that just makes it better.
Well, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Like every other game, it makes it better to play it on PC because Master Race, motherfucker. Master Race.
Anything else you've been up to this week, dude?
We played Battlefield 1.
Yes, we did. Did you download Battlefield 4 in the end?
I did. I played one game.
Did you get all the DLC for it?
I did.
Nice.
Because it's free. If you sign up to Origin Access, you get the whole shit free. It's great. £3.99 a month. Bargain.
Or £1.66 per month if you buy the year pass.
Well, now you say that, I kind of want to do that. Did you already do that? That would
make more sense. No, I only paid for 1 month so far, but me and Luke and Rob have all been playing Battlefield 1 this week and last week as well. really enjoying it. We bought Battlefield 1 just before.
Origins Access though is so good though. If you're in a PC, if you've just like bought a PC and you want some games to try out on your PC, then fucking just do it. It's $3.99. It's £4. Do it. Sold.
To be fair, that is a good shout because I downloaded Crysis 3. Dude, that game looks fucking awesome on my PC. Like I haven't got.
You have a 1080
like a
though.
Yeah, but I haven't got a TI, so can always go better. It's not SLI yet. But yeah, I've been really enjoying that. What else? Been still playing a couple of games on Switch. But yeah, I know Luke's been back playing Division. You've been back playing Division. You've been playing Ghost Recon Wildlands. Trying to think anything else we've been playing.
I played Siege for a little bit.
Oh, we played Plants vs. Zombies for what, like
1 day?
10 minutes?
1 day we played it.
Uninstalled. We loaded into a match and there was nobody there. We were like, well, this is awkward.
Dead game.
Unfortunately, so. Anyway, that's what we've been up to this week. And also sorting out the Patreon. So that's now all sorted. You can go out over and check that.
Yeah, check out that video. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you did a good job on it, dude.
Thanks.
Anyway, let's get down to some questions. So first question comes from Born Diesel. And he says, would you marry, shag, kill Faye Lau, Aaron Keener, or April Keller? What order?
I think I would marry Faye Lau because she's Chinese, right? So that's always good. She'll be an efficient. Because Chinese people are always efficient, so they'll always be good at like being an other half. I would kill Keener because he's a cunt. I would shag her because she's a bit.
I'm gonna agree with.
Oh, you agree with everything? Yes.
And leave it there.
Yes.
Let's be fair. Like Aaron Keener, it's about time that dude died. Hopefully,
you're not
we'll see what
homosexual,
happens.
so you wouldn't marry that shit. 2 of them are female. One of them is Chinese, possibly a lesbian.
But that's not confirmed.
But you know what I mean.
Next question comes from Spickbeats, and he says, referencing episode 115, what is your take on having multiple DZs but then have them be set up like tiers 1 to 6? So like one tier, DZ1 would have the lowest drop rate of the top tier but still have a chance at loot. You can farm all day and slowly gear up in an attempt at getting like DZ6 level loot and other players. Maybe this was more of an IFM oops, or maybe I crammed a question in. Too late. It's there. What do you reckon, dude?
That's basically gear score level in the DZ, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's gonna.
Pretty
sure it's gonna happen anyway. He's kind of guessing. He's educatedly guessing that it's gonna happen.
Yeah, the fact is, it might not just be a
DZs,
single DC.
Yeah, that's one. I'm not sure about that.
It could be, though. It depends how the map kind of lies out.
It would be cool. It would be cool for multiple DZs, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, you'd have to have multiple servers for that.
Yeah,
you're thinking
from a developer purpose. I'm just thinking of like, yeah, no, it's not going to happen.
I'm just thinking of like how difficult that would be to implement.
Yeah, it would be hard. That's what she said.
And El Capitan, and if you don't know, El Capitan had a good hour sat with Terry and Keith from Red Storm. Did you see the photos from this?
Super jealous.
Twitter, yeah.
Super jealous.
Requested to Terry that he wanted something like a bit of stealth added to the Division 2. And we don't actually have any stealth in the Division at the minute. So having something like gear that suppresses sounds or helps you sneak through high-level NPC areas undetected, having stuff like summer fog or weather helps you go unnoticed, and cloaking tech, but that's probably a little bit too much towards Ghost Recon. What do you reckon, Rob?
No, I think cloaking tech might be a thing. It would make sense.
Do you think we'd get hologram seekers in the Division 2?
Holographic seekers? So what, like fake seekers?
Yeah. Not fake seekers, but like fake, like decoy seekers for the player.
Possibly. I mean, it makes sense, like, because all we've seen is like a mod of. We've seen that the chem launcher has different mods, right?
Yeah.
We haven't seen anything else. All the skills we've seen, we haven't seen any multiple mods for that skill. Am I correct in saying that?
But I'm pretty sure they all have like, yeah,
that each mod has different modifiers.
Each skill has different modifiers. Yeah. I think I can't remember where I heard somebody say it, but I think that is the case. Like you get progression with the skill that you choose, so it's not just like a singular skill. It's kind of goes up, and you kind of get maybe advanced versions of it. Maybe we'll have to see. But yeah, I do like the idea of having a little bit more stealth in it. But I mean, going as far as like stealth melee, I don't think we'll see that. That really depends on the TTK, doesn't it, Rob?
Yeah.
On whether
I hope it's not turned into a Metal Gear Solid game.
No, I agree. Next question comes from Aaron the Strong, and he says the odds of being able to hop on a capital bike in the Division 2 instead of running everywhere.
Oh. Well, that all depends on how big the map is. Like, what we know, we probably won't be getting on a vehicle. From what we know, it's not big enough to do that.
We don't know. It might not be. I can't remember. Is it meant to be as big as the Division or slightly smaller?
It's close.
It's close. But the thing is, they could be doing what they did in West Side Piers, like double stack the areas and things like that.
Yeah, but that's density. That doesn't matter about. That doesn't change how far you move.
No. But yeah, to be honest, after not the last playthrough, the playthrough before where I was basically trying to do the 1 to 30 without fast traveling, it did get a bit tiresome.
Why would you do that?
The minute you start fast traveling, you kind of lose like the open world feel of it.
Okay. Disagree, but
that's
hey.
it. That's fine. That's it for questions this week. You happy, Rob?
I'm happy. I'm always happy. I'm always drunk.
Well, if that's the case, where can the listeners find us, Rob?
You can find us at SITREP Radio on Twitter, Facebook, Discord. Send any questions or feedback to over us at sitradiopod@gmail.com or via any social DMs. Also, we post full episodes of our content every week on YouTube. So head over to youtube.com/SITREP-Radio. Please leave a like, definitely a like and subscribe over on that channel. Thank you. Mike?
Cool. As always, you can find this podcast over on iTunes, Christ, Luke's going to kill me.
Applecast. You can find us on Applecast for iOS. And
Podbean, Google Play Music, and SoundCloud. It sounded like I said SoundCloud.
SoundClown.
You can find all the links to all the platforms over at mashthosebuttons.com. And please, whilst you're at any of those places, please subscribe, give us a rate review, and that would be awesome. And I will say,
if you
any help with regards to reviews on whatever platform that you are on for listening to this episode would be amazing. We're trying to get up through the charts a little bit in the search bar so people can actually find us.
Yes,
and any help
I agree.
would be
please do
awesome.
that.
Thank you very much.
Can I say thank you to Division Elites on Facebook? And if you're an Xbox player, check out the Division HQ on Twitter and Discord. Thank you for allowing us to post shit over on their stuff.
Yeah, we know how much you love Xbox, so thank you very much to Xbox, PS4,
Really
and PC players. Anyway, I think that's it for this.
Have we done it all? Should we say bye?
I think that's it. I think we shall say bye. Unfortunately,
shall we say
Luke's
bye?
not here.
Luke's not here, but he doesn't say bye anyway, so...
Bye, Rob.
Bye, Mike.
Bye,
Piece
Rob.
of shit.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
I love you. Stop.
Hammer time.
Thank you for choosing a Mash Those Buttons podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you'd like to subscribe to one of our shows, you can find us on multiple podcast platforms across iOS and Android. Just search for the show on a podcatcher like Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts and hit subscribe. If you can't find us on your favorite podcast platform of choice, just go right to the mashthosebuttons.com website, grab the RSS feed, and put it into your podcatcher of choice. If you want to check out some other podcasts you may enjoy, you should check out mashthosebuttons.com/shows. For World of Warcraft fans, we have two podcasts, WoW Talk, which is our news and community podcast, and The Torn and the Goblin, which is our lore and story podcast. If you enjoy Overwatch, make sure to check out Watchpoint Radio to keep up with the latest on Overwatch and its community. If you enjoy fighting games, make sure you check out Double Tap for the latest in the FGC. If you're a fan of The Division or looking forward to The Division 2, make sure you check out SITREP Radio. If you want to keep up with the latest at Mash Those Buttons, you can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/mtbsite, facebook.com/mashthosebuttons, and youtube.com/mashthosebuttons. We'd also like to have you join our Discord community, so just go to discord.me/mashthosebuttons and join us for a chat. Once again, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. You're listening to a Mash Those Buttons podcast. Visit mashthosebuttons.com for a full podcast schedule.
Cargo secured. Extraction